Why do I care? I don't know. As I care about one thing, the care about the other slips away, until all of my care stumbles across my neurotic edges, until my head carelessly aches, until I carefully decide not to care. Can we care at all? Or do we pretend to care because without it we would not survive? Sometimes I catch myself puppeteering my care, and I don't know if it's because I'm trying to keep everything afloat, untangled, contained, or because care is manufactured to be cared for. Whenever I feel too much, I forget. When I feel too much, the care expands and grows uncaring, like a monster under the bed, more and more terrifying the longer it remains hidden. But then, those nights when I care too little, when I'm sedentary or sedated for too long, and there's no time to hide under the bed, under the heart, then I seem to slip away. And as I do, so does my care. And then it grows within, as I try to do without. And then I don't know what's real anymore. If we're being careful, do we not act upon the world? Are we filled with so much care we need to walk on its eggshells and protect it so that it protects us? If we are careful, are we ever allowed to give this up? Or do we grow so bloated with care we become cold, carrying the untranslated burden of care on our shoulders? And if being full requires eventually turning empty, then care is meant to be lonely. I care, you care, we care, until we don't. Until it's swept under the bed again, afraid of our own minds, distrustful of what we might do or not do, or care or not care about. If we're being careless, are we unfeeling or just clueless? Or are we free? If we are careless, are we lighter, more see-through, finally able to see things as they are? Can we be careless if we keep the care as a contingency, along with all of the extra pens we'll never use or the dust between the books? How is it that carelessness can be filled, but carefulness can never be stripped down or even defined with regard to pure care? Can care even be pure? Or is it always distorted, as we are? Why do I care? I still don't know, but I care too much. And then I care too little. And then I don't know which one is real anymore. Balance. Everyone talks about balance, but how does one balance out caring? There is no balance between full and empty, as they both inform and contradict each other at once. We need to pour or drink to make something full or empty. We need to control or ignore the care if we want to survive. But care is a wild thing. It breathes so hard, it suffocates. But without too much care, I would be drained. And without too little care, I would be drunk, overblown. Without being careful, I would cross my own borders and lose myself. And without being careless, I would never find myself where I least expected. So I pour another glass of care, slowly, carefully, and I wash it down without a thought. And the form and content and the full and the empty blur, as I grow sedated and animated, and confused and caring and uncaring, and everything and nothing. Why do I care? Because apparently it doesn't always make sense. And that's what makes me feel alive.